Hi guys, this is Black Sheep Girl. I just wanted to tell you something. One day I felt like something was attacking me. Like I really believed something demonic was attacking me. And so I put my armor on. I rebuked it and renounced it, but it was still harassing me, and I put my armor on and boom, like as soon as I put the helmet of salvation on and started going down the line, it went like right away. There wasn't any like, is it still there? It was gone. So I think it's really important to have your armor on. Even I used to have a friend, and she would tell me, sometimes I put it on a couple times a day. So if something's harassing you, put your armor on right away. Even if you put it on 2 hours ago, put it on again. Just, and if you don't know the pieces of the armor, I'll go over it with you, okay? I put it on a little different than Ephesians. I start from my head and go to my foot. I don't know if it matters how you do it, but I start, I put on helmet of salvation. I put on a breastplate of righteousness. I gird myself with truth, and I just go down my body. And I take up the shield of faith and the sword of the Spirit, and I shod my feet with the preparation of the gospel, and I shod my feet with the gospel of peace. And that helps a lot. So if you're rebuking something and you're just having a hard time getting it to go away, then definitely do that. Also, I wanted to tell you that my vacuum cleaner was not working on Sunday evening. I was talking with my friend on Skype, and I was telling her that it wasn't working. I was cleaning my apartment, and it just, the one function, okay, my vacuum cleaner has two functions. It has a function for carpets and things like that, where the bar will move and it'll make a lot of noise, like it'll go like that or something. I don't know how to explain it. And then there'll be a function for hard floors where it'll go, but then the other sound is like, it's like a different sound. So there's a power button here, right? Then over here there's the button to turn the bar off so it doesn't roll on the hard surface and it won't beat it up or whatever. So I put it on the floor. Well, actually, I'd taken it apart because the cup that holds all the dust and dirt and debris was so full. I was so irresponsible, I did not take care of it, and it had like probably a couple months worth of stuff in there. And I should have taken care of it. I was watching a video, and let's say that I'll just give you this. Let's say that your dust cup is this high. Well, you're supposed to clean it at the where the label starts on the bottom, something like that. Mine was like overflowing. When it came out of there was stuff coming out. When some stuff came out of the hose. It was backlogged because I was so irresponsible. So anyway, I tried to fix it. I took it apart. I didn't know that you could actually take the bottom off. But anyway, I did that, and I put it back together. I checked for clogs and everything, and it looked okay. And I put it back together, and the function to clean the carpets was not working, because normally when it comes on, it goes, and then when you turn that on, it's like, it makes a louder noise. It's not that loud, but you know this difference in the sound. Plus, it lights up. But you have to listen for the sound, because as I was saying, it wasn't working the way it was supposed to be working. And I don't know how long it's been like this, if it had just been like that day or what. And I was like surprised that maybe it's been like this and I hadn't even noticed it, So I had vacuumed my whole bedroom, and I didn't even realize that it wasn't working like it was supposed to be. Then I turned it on out in the living room, and I realized it. And I had taken it apart looking for clogs, like I already said, and cleaned out the dirt, the dust, copper, whatever you call that. I cleaned the filters and everything. And I got a really nice vacuum cleaner last year. a shark vacuum cleaner, and I did not take care of it the way it should be the last like 3 or 4 months. Bad on me. Anyway, so I put it back together, and I put my hands on the top of it, and I prayed over it. I said, in the name of Jesus, and I was just praying, please make it work again, Lord, because you know what's wrong with it. And I was just praying, and then I started it up again. It still wasn't working. And I was still looking, I think I looked around, to see, and I thought, well, I guess I'll just have to vacuum this way and then take it to my neighbor. And I was fully expecting when I woke up the next morning I would have to take it to my neighbor. So I left it out, plugged in over across the room from me. And so I woke up and finished cleaning my apartment. Not completely, but I did a lot of stuff. And then I went over to the vacuum, and guess what? I put my foot on it to lean it back. You know how it's straight up and it leans back like that when you're vacuuming. Well, guess what happened? I hit the power button, and I hit the other button. It started working. I was so happy, like for at least an hour or for at least half an hour or more. I just kept saying, thank you, Jesus. I was so happy. I was even crying because I was so happy because I thought, what, maybe it needs a belt. What's wrong with it? Am I going to have to ask one of my neighbors to fix it if they know how to fix it and all this stuff? And it's taken care of. I vacuumed my living room. I vacuumed my kitchen. I vacuumed because you can vacuum floors that don't have carpets, flat surfaces. And I vacuumed my hallways, and it was fine. So, but see, I didn't even tell you this. I just thought of this now. I tried to move the bar with my hand, so I grabbed it and turned it, and it was like, and there wasn't really anything in there, Then when I got up in the morning, I laid it down, and that's right, I think I forgot. When I got up in the morning, I was turning the bar, and there was more hair. There was more than I thought. I don't know where it came from, but I pulled it out, but it wasn't like around it. It was I think it was pretty much loose. It was just maybe in the suction device, but if I had started it up, maybe it would have gotten around. But I don't know where it came from. It's almost like I cut some hair off my head, like maybe 2 weeks ago, because I don't know if it's from what, but it was really damaged. And so I'd rather cut a little patch off of my hair or whatever that's damaged and let it repair itself than walk around I couldn't even get through it. So, but it looked kind of like that. But it was really weird. So I pulled that out, and I think it was that morning that I turned it over and looked first before I turned it on. But it was just amazing that God fixed it. He fixed it. So, and I want to thank anybody who watched the video for me asking to pray for my brother. He really needs a lot of prayer. I don't really want to talk about what's going on, but it's, it's just really sad. But yeah, my mom, she saw him, and she's, anybody out there who is on drugs, you need to get off of them. Anyone on alcohol, you need to get off of it, because it will kill you. There's no joking. It will kill you. I miss my brother. I really miss my brother. I feel like I grieve for somebody who's still walking around. It's like I grieve for him like he's passed away, but he's still walking around. But when I look at him, he looks kind of like a stranger. He doesn't behave the way he used to. It's just so sad. So, but I don't really want to talk about what's going on, but he's in desperate need of prayer. I can't really, I don't want to discuss it. It's the internet. I don't really feel comfortable discussing like really personal stuff, but I guess his drinking has gotten worse. I don't know. I appreciate you guys watching. I don't mean to be sad, but this is somebody that I love, somebody who's important to me. It's not like you can just go out and get another sibling or something. You can't do that. You know what I'm saying? And even if you could carbon copy somebody, that's not that person. That's just a copy of that original person. That's just disgusting to think of that. I just miss my brother. Anyway, I just wanna say thanks for watching and thanks for praying. I just need as many people to pray as possible for his situation. And I just want to say thank you because God has been protecting me and watching over me. And He's taken care of me. I've been around all kinds of stuff. There was, a couple years ago, there was a carjacking outside of my apartment. Oh, well, not right outside, but maybe like 2 doors down or something, or a door down or something, 1 door down or 2 doors down. And there's been a stabbing like 3 doors down, 4 doors down a couple years ago, and people being killed and stuff over drugs and stuff. It's not worth it. Even cigarette smoking is bad for you. You do realize you have healthy lungs that God gave you in your chest and you're hurting them by... Does it feel that good to you that you're smoking? Like, I'm not trying to hurt people. I'm just saying there's people out there who wish they had healthy lungs. There's times at night that I feel like I can't breathe and I feel really afraid. And one night I was so scared I had to listen to Psalms. It was the only way I could go to sleep. I felt like I was struggling to breathe, and it's not fun. And if I could go back and never smoke one cigarette, because I smoked a couple months as a teenager, and I smoked for about a week or a week and a half or 5 days or something when I was around 23 or 24. And not too long after that, I started having wheezing problems. I started wheezing and stuff. So it's not worth it. It's just not worth it. So I guess this is just a multi-topic video, but it's just not worth it for you. Okay? Because you have like healthy lungs that God gave you, so you can, with your nose and mouth, you can breathe. And do you want to ruin that? There are times that, most of the time when I walk, I end up, when I stop and get to where I live, I'm out of breath. And I don't smoke. I haven't smoked a cigarette since, let's see, for 22 or 22 and a half years. And it was only for like 5 days or a week or something. It's not worth it. You're putting all that stuff in your lungs. And, I mean, do you know what that stuff is? There's like embalming fluid, from what I heard. It's in that. Do you really want to put that? That's for people that are dead. And you're putting that in your lungs. I'm just asking you to think about it. Pray and ask the Lord to help you not to smoke. And if you don't smoke, please don't start. It's not worth it. You have healthy, beautiful lungs. You can breathe. And you don't wheeze. You don't feel tightness. You don't wake up going, why can't I breathe? Why can't I breathe? You don't walk down the street going, boy, there's people with walkers going faster than I am. I'm not trying to like make this a bad video. I'm just saying that appreciate your lungs that you have. Don't hurt them. God gave you beautiful lungs that can breathe and hold your breath, and you can sing long notes and things. So please don't do something you'll regret, okay? And if you are a smoker, you can stop. Ask God to help you if you are saved. He will. And if you're seeking the Lord, or if you don't know him, please cry out to him for salvation. Cry out for him. Cry out to him for repentance. I just want to thank you for watching this video. It's just so many things I guess I wanted to say. I didn't think it was going to be this long. I thought maybe it'd be like 3 or 4 or 5 minutes, but anyway. Well, it's just gone on 15 minutes. I just want to say thank you and bye. It's been so nice to be able to talk to you guys. Thank you for talking to me. You can always share a message with me. And remember, the most important person to talk to is Jesus, Yeshua. Bye. Bye. See you.